Hey, Basslightning here. And so welcome to chapter 3 of my audio files. Productions here, the series, little mini series I'm doing on my past solo albums. For those of you who haven't visited my Reverb Nation and SoundCloud sites, then this will just give you a different way to listen. And this is an old CD player. It's like 25 years old, but it still works. So these are old masters from my studio at a Korg studio I used for years, and also a Tascam. I also used a, what was that? I can't even remember now. The Korg was a 12 track, and I believe the Tascam was an 8 track. This one was recorded with the Korg, and the Tascam was my first album. Unfortunately, I can't find a master that's not scratched up. Unfortunately, there are some copies of it that aren't scratched. I have to look into my catalog. What happened was they're in storage totes and they fell over inside the tote. Unfortunately, when that happens, I know it's the third time I've said unfortunately. I realize that because it's unfortunate. When they turned over and they fell off the carousel, they're just bouncing around inside there, or as the tote gets moved, or other things inside the tote scratched them up, and some of them are skipping. So I need to find X-World Volume 1 and 2 unscratched master version, and then I'll do a audio file on that, because that's my first solo album I did back in 2010. I do have copies of it here, but I can show you. Let me see if I can find them. No, they're in a stack. Yeah, here we go. There's volume 1 and 2, okay? Here's volume 2. You're probably reading it backwards because I have this on reverse cam, but you get the idea. And see how, I don't know how well you can see that. See how badly scratched. So I will find some. I have other copies of it. It's not a big deal. I know I have other copies of it that were undamaged. I just need to find them, and I'll do an audio file on that, because I'm just on this chapter 3. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my album Stone and Steel, which is another one of my soul albums that I played all the instruments on, produced it, recorded it, everything, wrote everything. And sorry, but my sinuses are driving me nuts. So I'm going to take some tracks off this, just select tracks. I'm not going to just let the album play all the way through. I could do that, but there's 11 songs on this, and there's a song on here I don't even remember, so we'll do a little experiment after I get through the main songs I want to present off from this master, and hopefully it doesn't skip. So all right, let's see, turn it on, and I'm going to turn my powered speaker on here. Okay, I better stop that, because now the on switches, it has a waterproof
Oxen.
There we go. Has a waterproof boot on it, and it's a little bit of a pain turning it on and off. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Here's the first track, and this would be. All right, let me just go through it so I don't have to keep looking. I don't have a list here with me and remember which order they're in, unless I found another master. All My Best Wishes would be the first one. That one's pretty popular on both platforms, Reverb Nation and SoundCloud. And then, sorry, my sinuses are going nuts here, driving me crazy. Trying not to gross you guys out on camera with my sinus issues. Best Wishes, that's the first track, and then I'm going to skip to I guess track 3, that would be frequent flyer. And then track 5, which is I'm Into You. So 1, 3, 5. And we'll do 7, or no, wait. Sorry, 8. Yeah, so 1, 3, 5. All right, let me make a note here, just so I'm not, you know, having a brain fart. All right, so this is scratched up, so I'll just write on this. 1, 3, 5. So 1, 3, 5, which is I'm Into You. 8 is Warp Sunrise. That one was pretty popular on my Reverb Nation for years, for a long time. And then we're going to look at the mystery track, which is 11. It's called Opus Pocus, and I don't even remember what it even sounds like. I haven't listened to this material in so long. So we'll do 11 at the end. So 1, 3, 5, 8, and 11, and that's probably going to close out the set for today. Let's get this going. Let me see. Hopefully everything is all good. Let's see. Got to turn the CD player. This CD player is very old. All right, I'm going to put you guys and gals over here in the listening area. All set up here. There we go, just like that. Right in front of the powered speaker, so I don't need to turn it up that loud. right. Okay, now I have to do this a different way. It's weird. It's like when I'm skipping the tracks, I have to skip it in reverse. Here's track 3. Whoa, there it is, 3. Okay. Old CD player, very old.
I set the news astray about my leaving. It was hard to take because we used to fake. We used to make all your feelings for me. Frequent flyer, frequent flyer of my heart. Yeah, yeah. I've got to say about us today. What would it be like? I know you don't love me twice. I'm all out of the patience tonight. Frequent flyer, frequent flyer, frequent flyer of my heart. Yeah, yeah. We used to make all your feelings for me. Frequent flyer. Frequent flyer, frequent flyer, frequent flyer, frequent flyer of my heart, of my heart, of my heart. We go shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, yeah. Frequent flyer, frequent flyer of my heart. Frequent flyer of my heart.
All right, that was Frequent Flyer. Next track will be track 5, as I already mentioned in the monologue earlier. So here we go.
When I first laid eyes on you, I wanted to know your name. When I saw that dress you wore, you invited me to the game. I'm so excited to be here with you, my little thing. I'm into you. I'm so into you, and I'm tired of waiting so long. I'm into you, yeah, yeah. I'm into you, yeah, yeah. I'm into you. I'm into you. When you first laid eyes on me, I know there was not much to see, but my power swept you away, determined to steal your insanity. I'm so into you, and I'm tired of waiting so long. I'm so into you, and I'm tired of waiting so long. I'm into you, yeah, yeah. Play that guitar. Long fishnet stockings and a devil's smile. That's why I'm into you. I'm into you. So into you. I'm into you. So into you. First laid eyes on me. It's when I first laid eyes on you. Your power swept me away, determined to steal my insanity. I'm into you. I'm into you. With all of the people in the front row, please step forward. One at a time, one at a time. That's it. Okay. That lady over there. Yes. The one with the red dress. Yes. She goes first. into you. I'm into you. I'm into you. I'm into you. I'm into you.
Yeah, not bad for a bass player, huh? For those of you just joining me, I'm taking tracks from my solo albums. I have 5 of them. This one is track 5 from Stone and Steel, which was my 3rd solo album. Whoa, sorry. Supposed to go to track 8. Oops. Okay, track 8. Here's track 8. That's next on the list.
Underneath my skin, underneath my eyes, inside my soul there is a burning cry. Introversion is the will of conversion. Introduce the inner self tonight. Make me legal, make me understand. My body's twisting to the two-faced man. I see double on a one-way night. In the blink of an eye, we're out of sight. Trapped in a warm sunrise. Trapped in a warm sunrise. Trapped in a prison of night. Trapped in a tunnel of fate. Yeah. Follow the road, follow the spectre. Obsessed with truth, we fail to hear the factor. Burn the bridges and cut the laughter. Over the mountain there is the story of happy after. Make me see or make me blind again. Your soul is burning on a flaming hand. I need to get away from the swirling haze. Trapped in a warm sunrise. Trapped in a warm sunrise. Trapped in a prison of hate. Trapped in a tunnel of fate. Warm sunrise.
Man, that's been a while since I've listened to that one. So that one's Warp Sunrise from Stone and Steel. Now that sound you hear at the end, that's actually the tremolo on my Jackson guitar swinging back and forth. And I left it in the recording because I thought it was cool. It was like a unplanned effect kind of thing, and it came in at the perfect time. Sometimes things like that happen when you're recording. You know, you can just leave it in. So we're going to look for the mystery track now, and that's 11. I say mystery track because I don't even remember what it sounds like, or I don't even remember recording it. Let's see here. Let's go to the right. No, that's not the right one. I'm just scrolling across. Okay, track 11. Here we go. So let's see what this one is like because I have no idea. And you can all experience it with me. All right, let's see here. Here we go.
Yeah, he's following you through the night, wearing black, top hat, he doesn't know how to fight. He's got your soul in his little box, he's following you. He doesn't know his own name, but he's gonna get you. Hocus Pocus, that's his name. Hocus Pocus, he knows his game. Don't look behind you tonight, follow the trail that leads you out of sight. Hocus Pocus is gonna find you, don't worry about that. When he finds you, he'll deal your soul away like a zap. Yeah. Hocus Pocus, yeah. Hocus Pocus, yeah. Hocus Pocus, yeah, he's coming for you. Skin and bones, you don't know, his eyes are red. Look inside at night, you would think he was dead. Follow him out to the graveyard, you can give him a dance. You can't convince him to let you go. He's in a Satan seance, 'cause he's Hocus Pocus, yeah. Hocus Pocus, yeah. He's Hocus Pocus. He feeds off your soul. United your dreams tonight. Hocus Pocus. focus, yeah. He's after your soul.
Stinky the Bear approves of Opus Pocus. Stinky's made a few appearances in this series. I'm sure he will come back again. He will come back again and again because he's Stinky the Bear. All right. Thanks for joining me for Chapter 3 of my audio files from my past solo albums. For those of you who want to capture the MP3 versions, now I don't remember which songs I pulled off from these albums, but if you go on Reverb Nation, Basslightning, if you go on SoundCloud, I think it's still under my actual name. So, but I think, yeah, I think so, because I haven't changed anything on SoundCloud. With Reverb Nation, I go in and change things and updates. Excuse me. But SoundCloud, I've pretty much left the same forever. But it does have older tracks on there from these albums. This was Stone and Steel. I did not play it in its entirety, but if you go back and watch Chapter 1 and 2, I did Mind Warp in its entirety in sections. I think I did like, I don't know if it was like 3 or 4 tracks, and then or something like that. And then Chapter 2, I did the rest of it. I kind of broke it up. But yeah, so I played all the instruments, recorded it on a Korg 12-track studio. SR18 and SR16 drum machines were used all throughout. And Jackson SLQ lead guitar, American Fender P bass. There is no replacement for an American Fender P bass pretty much with any style of music. You can just tell, you can hear that gritty tone, that's the real deal, man. That's, but I do use other equipment too. I mean, I use this over here. This is kind of a cool bass here. And this isn't an expensive $3,000 American-made bass, but I can still get some good tones out of it, and it sounds good, and I don't have to worry about if anything happens to it. You know what I mean? Keep the gems in the closet, and take them out once in a while to have fun. But the days of me trudging around with a $3,000 bass, worrying about it, or $2,000 bass, whatever. I don't know, man. It's just to each their own, I guess. They are you can't beat the fit and finish of the USA made instruments, whether it's Gibson, Fender, Jackson USA, of course. Those are the best pretty much in the world. I mean, there are other good manufacturers out there, and that's a matter of opinion, but you can't beat the fit and finish. Imports really don't have it on them, but I still play them just for fun, and I could gig with these lower end basses. I used a $350 Fernandez for, God, I don't know, when I was in Give and Groove. That was like what, close to 500 shows, and the only thing I ever had to do to it was change the bridge nut out, and have it set up done once in a great while. But I was using that thing. And then I got a Spectre bass. And, I've always had the USAP bass around. Some I've wheeled and dealed. Others I've kept, whatever. But, that's about it. I'm going to possibly do some more stuff when I find... Whoa. Oops. Sorry. When I find more master CDs from my original collection, which I've broke into recently, and found some stuff, okay, here's all the masters here. I was wondering where they were. Some of them got ruined in storage, as I mentioned before, and that's okay, that happens. But I do have some good versions left, like this one. I didn't notice this one skipping, so I think we're okay here with that one. So I'm going to be very careful of the masters, because I made multiple masters of each album, but some of them got ruined, so I need to look back through my other. I have some other carousel stacks I need to look through, which I know I have some demos on there too. But I had a new version of All My Best Wishes with a drummer, Larry Pine. It was just me and him when we did that Out From Under Duo project. That was about, what was it, 5 years ago, something like that. Um, and then he moved down south for a while. Then he moved back to Vermont. He was playing in Citizen Pine. Ironically, I don't think there's any tie with the last name since he. But if you're watching this, Larry, hope you're okay, bro. Haven't talked to you in a long time. Hope all is well in his world. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, I'm really looking for some other stuff because I'm presenting this to an audience that may not have even seen my, Reverb Nation site or SoundCloud or even know about it, that it exists, which is fine. So I'm bringing some of that MP3 stuff out here into the live format, which is just something different. It's different content. I'll probably transfer this over to my YouTube channel, Basslightning 666 on YouTube, if you prefer that platform. I haven't done that with these audio files yet, videos, but I'll get to it. I'm just running it through a JVC self-powered speaker. It's only like 35 watts. There's two speakers in it. They're probably like, I don't know, 4-inch or something. But it works for in here. It also has Bluetooth feature and it has an FM built-in FM radio, which is kind of cool. And I use this as a drum amplifier mainly during my videos because it sounds better than the other the little 3-watt that I was using. It sounds okay for like really low stuff, but when I do the full virtual stage, it was just too. It won't go loud enough, and then when I do turn it up loud, it sounds distorted. There's not enough power. Well, this is 35 watts, which doesn't sound like a lot of power, but I have to actually turn this down. It cranks out even with my guitar amp, going at full stage volume, that this thing keeps up with it. So all good on that end. As far as my solo bass work, go back and check out my workshops on here and YouTube. I did some recent bass workshops for bass guitar. Just showing my concepts, some theory stuff in there, and things that I draw from to create my original instrumentals and my song skeletons, which become real songs, and that whole process. I show you some of it. I do some example parts, so just for the video, and do some playing on there. Do some overdrive tones, some clean tones with the bass as well. I've done some guitars, a lot of guitar stuff lately, instrumental, and because I have tons and tons of instrumental music that really hasn't been released. So now that I have my recording desk set up, for recording, I can just plug and play, so to speak, and basically get all this stuff out there and present it. And yes, everything gets copywritten for. My cousin used to ride me about that, and of course I copyright everything that I release. It's all Library of Congress kind of thing, and I've been doing that for a bazillion years. I've probably been playing longer than some of you have been alive. I'm old. I'm old. I'm old. So yeah. So I think that doing this is just, I don't know. It's like, I know it's not the greatest sound. It's not going to sound as good as a digital format, direct MP3. Of course not. I know that. But just taking this old CD player and just, I don't know, firing it up and playing through some of the old recordings, it's just something different content. For my music fans and followers, it's just gives you something that I'm not normally playing, because all the stuff I do now is all new. This is from the older version of, when I was August Theory. All this material is. And all the Basslightning stuff I do now is, it's all new, and it's not any of this old school stuff that I did years ago. And, the differences, you can see the difference between the albums, between X World Volumes 1 and 2. Volume 2 is a little better than Volume 1. The vocals aren't quite as muddy. It's a little cleaner, And then Mind Warp, the vocals are a little muddy. And if you watch Chapter 2, they're a little bit kind of dry. I didn't do much with them. And then if you listen to Stone and Steel, there's a big difference in the vocals, because I used the studio effects in there and spent more time mixing the vocals and didn't just do a dry track and leave it there. It's been a process for me learning home recording as well. It took me years to be able to just do it without getting assistance from my cousin down in Bennington, because he had done it for a bazillion years, and he's got a ton of material out there. If you check him out, Roger Sherman, rest in peace, he passed away, but yeah, the guy was a brilliant songwriter, excellent vocalist, way more vocal range than I ever had. The guy is a serious tenor vocalist, and he was the guy that I share awards at Billboard Magazine with, 2 awards, honorable mentions, and also had a record deal with Capitol Records. I don't know, was it? No. Atlantic Records subsidiary. That's what it was. Yeah, I can't remember now. It's years ago. But yeah, it was an Atlantic Records subsidiary, not Capitol Records. But yeah, so that was Reverse Spin. That was Roger Sherman's work. You can check him out. He's out on YouTube. I mean, his music will carry on eternally. Out there online, of course, which is a nice part about online. And let's see what we have for time here. I've got to get rolling, so I'll catch you all on the next one. Thank you for following my work. For my fans and followers, thank you. Friends in real world, thank you. I hope you're all okay. We'll see you guys on the next one and catch you all later. And remember, politics drive people apart. Music brings people together. Let's get more music in our lives, huh? Shall we? Okay. Catch you all later and be safe.